What's up, guys? It's Josh from Blackout, and it's been winter here in Pennsylvania for a few months, and it's starting to look like spring. So the GT4 is back, and the reason it's on this video today is we are going to be removing the over axle pipes and installing new Fabspeed ones. It should give this car a little bit of a throatier sound. They claim a little bit more power too, although Fabspeed hasn't released data on how much power it's going to change. So yeah, let me show you what those Fabspeed pipes look like, and we will get down to business. So here are the Fabspeed over axle pipes. It's going to replace those thin factory ones that are a lot more restrictive. They've got a big collector filter thing on them, and we're gonna make sure that goes away. You also get a nice little bag of hardware with new copper nuts, so that's good. So the wheel's off, and this right here is the pipe that we are going to be replacing. So you can see why you had to get the wheel off to access those bolts right there. And from what I understand, we're gonna have to back those studs out somehow as well. And then there's some bolts way in the back that we're gonna have to get to. Okay, so this is the pipe that we're replacing with the over axle pipe. You can see this big gas particulate filter here. And the way that all of the guides online tell you to remove this when it's in the car is to back these studs out. So basically use the double nut method and pull this out. But as you can see, that stud got stuck, and so did that one. And there was no way you're getting it off. There's very little room to work. So what we did instead, and I should have done it a lot earlier, I removed this plastic trim piece from the rear bumper, which was very easy to do. A couple of Torx bolts. There are two bolts here, and there are one right here and one right here, that hold this entire muffler up from the factory. We loosened those. That allows us to move this muffler around, and we've just pulled it right off those studs. It was so much easier. I have no idea why the guides that you see online, like Soul Performance has one out there, there's a write-up. I don't know why they tell you to do it this way. This way is stupid and slow. That way is better. So we're gonna be connecting that to that with the aftermarket one. And just to prove my point, all of these studs are still on. This side took about 10 minutes to do instead of 2 hours. The exhaust is disconnected, but the other side, I left one side attached at all times. The exhaust moves around a little, but that's it, and it moves enough to be able to get that pipe on. All right, guys, the exhaust, or the over axle pipes, I guess I should say, not a full exhaust, it is done. So we're gonna start it up for the first time. I don't think it's gonna sound much different, if at all, at idle. I think it's mostly just gonna be under full throttle at high RPM. So we'll get it fired up here and then take it down the road and set the GoPro up by the road to see what it sounds like. Check it out. All right, guys, so the GT4 exhaust is all finished up. Don't listen to the guide that says you need to back the studs out if you're doing this job. Just take the exhaust off the back. It's way easier. It sounds a lot more aggressive. Hopefully those sound clips recorded good for you. We will see you guys next time. If you enjoyed the GT4 content, let us know. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.